guys, we're here at Cumberland Jack's LeConte Kitchen, but it also says Kitchen and Bar. I think it's Cumberland Jack's LeConte Kitchen. This restaurant opened about a year ago, and I was really excited because it's a restaurant named after a dog, and we'll talk a little more about that. But then I looked at the menu, and there was nothing that I really wanted to try. But I've heard they have an all-new menu. So today we're gonna go in here, grab some lunch, check out the new menu, try different items from different parts of the menu, and we'll let you know what we think. We'll see you inside.
Hi, Matt here.
I'm Stacy, and this little guy is our buddy Tarzan. Together, we are the Rays on the Road.
Was a modern-day gypsy when she stumbled into town. She had some tricks up her sleeve, and she took my heart and disappeared. She went up that mountain just like I feared. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright. Now my daddy told me in earnest not to go up that trail. He said I should be nervous, that I might come back a different man. Not at all, not at all. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Alright, alright. And I tried to call you in the night, just to see if my voice could reach those peaks. But all I got in reply was that cold, cold breeze and that winter freeze coming down. Come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake for me one more time. Won't you come on down from Shaker Mountain, shake right by my side. Won't you shake right by my side? Won't you shake right by my side? Alright, alright.
It's like fake plastic wood. It's like tiles. You can see the tiles.
That's cool.
But that is cool.
Yeah, and it's like
It's screened in.
This place is awesome looking. Giant elk hanging over the fireplace.
Gas flame. Flying buttresses. Duke's mayonnaise. I hope that's shelf stable. And Tabasco. You know you're in a classy joint. What did you find out?
So I was trying to get all the information and tell the story of this dog. So this place is called Cumberland Jack's, but the dog's name was actually Smoky Jack. And the story is, I want to get the year right. Before the national park was a park. So, oh yeah, in the early 1920s, so it's before there was a park. This area was all pretty logged. It was like a logging area. And a conservation group, which is part of the group that kind of started the effort to turn it into a park. There was this conservation group of like outdoorsmen, and they were going to build a permanent camp at the top of Mount LeConte. And this guy's mom, his name was Paul Adams, knew that he was going to be living like out in the woods by himself and told him he should get a dog. And so he heard about, his buddy introduced him to somebody at the Knoxville Police Department, and there was this dog whose partner, like the officer, had been killed in a gunfight. They didn't know, and I think this dog was like kind of wild, and so they didn't know what to do with it. But he bought the dog, and it said it was for $250 in 1920. It said that's $4,400 today, so it would be like buying the most expensive Frenchie today, you know. But they did say it was a German Shepherd. We were trying to guess earlier, but he bought this black German Shepherd for $250. And took him up to Mount LeConte and figured since he was a police dog, one of the other guys in this conservation group was like a World War II veteran, and he had said they had trained dogs in Europe, or World War I veteran rather, and he said they had trained dogs in Europe in World War I to carry saddlebags, so they made saddlebags and trained this dog, Cumberland Jack, or Smoky Jack was actually his name, trained him to go from the top of Mount LeConte all the way down to the Ogle whatever country store, like the only store here in town, and he would like bring nails or whatever the guy Paul written a list was. He would bring it back up to him so he didn't have to come up and down or whatever supplies he needed. And then there was like a couple cool stories. Like one time the guy, the owner, Paul Adams, fell off one of the Alum Cave Trail, I think, like fell off of a ridge of it, and Cumberland Jack saved him out of that and helped him get back up to the camp. And then once somebody had robbed Paul Adams on a trail, like a man had pointed a gun at him, but Paul never did see him. And then, you know, some time went by and they were down in this store here in town, and the guy who had robbed him came in, and the dog, Smoky Jack, recognized him and pinned him down, and the guy ended up confessing to robbing him. So it's a cool story. It's a cool dog. I love anything to do with dogs.
What a dog.
What a dog, right? Could you imagine? And because you think like, that's what, 11 miles up and down that, or up the mountain, so that's a 22 mile, and he would carry, they said, up to 30 pounds. So it's cool, and you know, that guy's like one of the founders really of this park, so who knows if he could have done that. There may not have been a Gatlinburg the way we know it now. If that guy didn't have that dog tail.
Smoky Jack. Smoky Jack built this place.
Yeah, it's really think about it. I mean, I think that's interesting. You know, that guy with the gun might have killed Paul Adams. He might have never built that original summit camp, and who knows what would have happened. That's one of the things that gave momentum to the idea of a national park was the summit camp on Mount LeConte. So I think it's a cool story. I hope this place is good. I hope the food's good because I want to like this place just by the story of the, you know, what it's based off of. Or
Yeah.
so, yeah, we just thought you guys would want to hear that. We're waiting on our food. We'll let you know how the food is when it comes out. Thanks. That's a bad time to do the windows.
Well, maybe he's just soaping them up, and then maybe he's counting on the rain to wash, to rinse it. That's what I'd be doing. So this is called the hangover cure, and it is an 8-ounce patty, which they claim is hand patted with thick cut bacon. Okay, so thick cut bacon, 8-ounce patty, which they say is hand patted, pimento cheese, garlic aioli.
I think that's under it. I can see it on this.
Under it.
Yeah, that's under the patty.
Yeah, that's under it. I don't know, hang on. Yeah, there it is. It's under it. And a fried egg. It comes with one side, which we chose macaroni. We were going to try to get their house-made chips, but they couldn't do it because there's no button to do it in their system.
So you can't do it as a side.
So we just went with the mac and cheese, and Stacy went with the firecracker shrimp, which is tempura fried shrimp with a house special firecracker sauce.
Which this is something that I get at a lot of restaurants. This like sweet spicy shrimp thing. So I'm excited to try it. It doesn't look exactly how I thought it would, but I'm still excited to try it.
Yep, looks good, smells good. You want to go ahead and dig in there?
Yeah, sure. This is something that I do a lot. You guys watch is get like an appetizer for an entree. I just think it's a good value.
Well, a lot of times the stuff that you want is on the appetizer menu, and a lot of times the stuff that is an entree comes with a bunch of crap that you don't want to eat.
Yeah,
so you're just paying for stuff that you're not eating.
So here I dipped it in the sauce. You see this.
What kind of sauce is that?
I'm wondering, is it
firecracker?
I would usually that's like one of those Thai sweet chili sauces, but it looks a little darker than that.
Kind of looks like Asian Kung Pao sauce.
Smells like it. So here I'm gonna try this.
How is it?
That's good.
Is it spicy?
A little bit. I think this is the Thai sweet chili sauce, but they've added stuff to it. It's got a soy taste, maybe a little bit of ginger added to it. It's really good. You want to try one?
Yeah, sure. Give me just a bite of one. Now here's another debatable issue for those of you watching, all our viewers out in TV land. Do you eat the tails on your shrimp or not?
I didn't know people even did that, but some other people we watch on YouTube just eat the tails. I didn't even know you could eat them.
I mean, it seems wasteful not to, but I don't know. I never have eaten one on purpose. I've eaten several by accident.
That's why I thought they were like taken off and not. But some of the other channels we like, they eat the tails on them.
I don't know. Maybe you get like an extra dose of calcium on them. What is a shrimp shell even made of? Does anybody know? Comment
collagen.
down below.
I bet it's like a collagen, maybe. What do you think?
So that's pretty good.
Kind of what I think. The sauce is really good. The shrimp are a little bit tough, but I like the crispy tempura batter on them. But I like that sauce.
So what I gather is like it's cold. I bet that was cooked before that, and they just held it there.
Probably.
The sauce is very sweet, very little spice at all, but it is like a sweet Thai chili sauce that you've had.
Yeah.
Which the sauce, is just whatever. It isn't great, isn't bad, just good, decent. But the shrimp themselves, although they're cold, is cooked like in a tempura batter that's kind of like fluffy.
Yeah, it's good.
So pretty good.
It's good. Do you want to try your burger?
Why don't you try the mac and cheese?
Okay.
Which it's, the mac and cheese is still hot. So I think there's just miscommunication in the kitchen about
Probably 'cause it was an ad.
the appetizer.
So you guys know mac and cheese is one of my favorite dishes. So let's see how this one
Let's
is.
see if we can get this fella to focus.
We're breaking in a new camera, guys. So you got to give us a little.
Here we go. All right.
Got it.
Got it. Well, what do you think? At face?
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm not trying to.
No, it's okay. You're good. You're great. There is some kind of seasoning in this.
What kind of seasoning?
That's why I keep eating it. I don't know what it is.
Well, here, let me have a bite. Maybe I can
Yeah,
shed
there's
some light
something
on
that
it.
it's not bad.
Ooh, look at that steam
Yeah,
popping
steamy
off
cheese.
of that.
It's not bad, but there's some kind of non-traditional seasoning in that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
You're gonna try? Yeah, it's like.
I think maybe it's like one of the cheese in it is smoked.
Oh yeah, maybe it's got like.
Or
the
maybe it's
stinky
got
cheese.
liquid cheese in it. Or liquid smoke.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's good. It's decent,
It's
you know.
eatable. You want to try your burger?
Yeah, sure. Let me scope this out. Try
Now the
it.
burger looks good.
Do you want to try it?
I do want to try it maybe, but I don't want to eat that yolk part. I'll just let you get that part.
This bun looks really good. I don't
It has
know.
a brioche bun. That's it, maybe.
It's like the buns that they give you at Wendy's now, except this actually does look good. And it's like got some structure, so it's going to stand up to the task of this burger, I think.
Yeah. I like too that they give you 2 whole strips of bacon. Sometimes they'll say 2 strips of bacon, but it's actually just 2 half strips, you know?
Or like at Wendy's, it doesn't protrude out of the bun, so
Yeah.
sometimes you don't really get
The
much.
strip of bacon's 2.5 inches long, so it's not, but that's 2 actual strips of bacon.
All right. I will say though, typically when I get egg burgers or eggs on burgers, I like the yolk to be runny. This one is hard. So when you get the runny, like every bite gets a little bit of the yolk and stuff. But here it's just, it's fried.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it'll add flavor wise, but at least it'll give you some more protein.
Yeah. Ooh, look at all
And
that pimento
cholesterol.
cheese.
You always need to keep your cholesterol levels up.
I think the eggs are good for your cholesterol. They said that was a myth. But who knows?
Myth.
Change their minds a
The
lot.
legend, the incredible edible egg.
That looks good.
Man, it's still warm.
Yeah.
You can see the
Get a
steam
cross
rolling off.
section of it.
And like the pimento cheese is like
Gooey.
melting off of the burger.
Yeah.
But look at that thick bacon.
Yeah. This looks good.
Oh man,
Good.
it's pretty good.
Messy.
Messy. So, like I was saying, the egg doesn't really add much where it's fried to the yolk's hard. Pimento cheese good, bacon good, burger cooked perfect, bun is good. That garlic aioli really comes out. You can really taste it. Good.
Yeah, I like burgers with that. That's what's on that burger at that fancy burger place, that Muscle and Burger Bar that we like. It has the burger we get has the garlic aioli on it. All right, we're gonna dig into this food.
And of course, they have all the condiments at the table, which I
Yeah, and their name brand
Their
too.
name brand, good stuff.
And here's the king of all of them for Matt. They have Tabasco at the table.
And also, this Heinz mustard is good too.
Yeah, it really is. I'm hoping this is shelf stable mayonnaise.
Me too. Or not, then I'll just weight loss program.
All right, we're gonna eat for a minute and we'll be back. Thanks. Okay, so shoot the outro here in the car because it started raining, and the only covered place up front has some really loud music in it. I don't know what to say. I want this to be my favorite restaurant in Tennessee because it's themed around the coolest story about a dog, and really how that dog helped form my favorite place in the world, the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. But the food's just fine. Like, it's okay. Those shrimp were okay. Matt's burger was pretty good. I didn't like the macaroni and cheese, but I think that was more just a personal preference. There's nothing wrong with it. But it just didn't blow me away. The staff working in there were so nice. They were all very nice. The chef came out. But the food, like, they've redone the menu, but it's crazier than ever. It's got Mexican food, Italian food. I had Asian food. I want this to be my favorite restaurant. So I really hope they can pull it together. It's so pretty in there. Perfectly decorated. The best theme of any place down here. But the food just didn't hit it for me. And it was $31. And that wasn't a ton of food, so.
Not including tip.
Yeah, not including tip. But 31 and some change without the tip. And, like, it just seems like we've gotten a lot more food that's a lot better for that same price range. But it is right here on the strip, so you pay a little bit of a premium. But it needs some work. I'm sad about that because I want to love it. Matt, what do you think about it? You want me to... Let's just see what your opinion is.
Well, I liked it. My food was good. The shrimp was good, but would have been much better if it was warm. But it's, whatever. But, are there worse places to eat out there? Yes. See our Azul review. We'll link down below. Are there better places to eat? Of course. But was this bad? By no means it was bad. It was all good. I like the mac and cheese. We found out what the secret ingredient is. It's a smoked cheddar, which I enjoyed. Stacy did not. It has tons of cheese in it, which is why I really liked it. The burger was good. Would the egg have been better had it been easier so the yolk would have came in? Yeah, but it was good. It was a good burger.
Yeah, that aioli was very good on the burger.
Pretty decent burger. But I think what's going on here is that menu's all over the map. You've got Italian, you've got Asian, you've got Mexican, you've got American, and it's just trying to be everything to everybody, and I think it just suffers because of that. I think if it chose only to focus on a few areas, or maybe one area, and do it really well, see our review of the Old Mill down below. Focus on the basics and make a few things extraordinarily well, other than just like everything, above average.
It reminds me of the Cheesecake Factory. How their menu is like a novel, and everything there is just fine.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
And it's just such a shame because this restaurant has everything we love except good food.
Yeah, cool story. We love dogs.
Yeah.
But it's kind of expensive. Really, I didn't know. I realized that was the $31 for just basically a burger and an appetizer.
And we had breakfast this morning close to them for less than $1 different, and came out of there with 3 times as much food.
Yeah. So kind of expensive, really cool inside. This company does really well at theming these restaurants, and the interiors of the restaurants are all top notch. But I would just stick with, if you're coming here, get Crockett's or 5 Farm Oaks or whatever the heck that thing's called.
Yeah, but I don't know, they just do lunch. So for dinner, just across the road, if you're on this end of the strip, there's Calhoun's Park Grill. The Peddler's right behind us. There's a lot of better places for dinner.
And I don't know, we could probably come back and sample one of the dinner entrees, but it'll be a while because there's just so many different better places to eat than here.
And I do want to give them even another try, just because this story is so cool to me. I want this place to succeed, and it was empty in there. I hope that they're doing okay.
I think it may go the same way as Texas Roadhouse, which this used to be.
Yeah. But I think that's all for now. We appreciate you guys watching. We hope that you've subscribed to the channel, and because we don't want you to miss any more exciting. Oh, hey. Hi there. Sorry, like I said earlier, we're breaking in a new camera here. We appreciate you guys watching. We hope that you subscribe to our channel. We don't want you to miss any more of our upcoming videos. We got a lot of fun, exciting stuff here in the Smoky Mountains and beyond. We're going to be traveling to some new places. We've had a lot of changes in our lives that have really hurt us in a lot of ways, but we're looking for new positive things in the future. So thank you for watching. We hope you all have a great day. Bye.